Dude, I respect China, man. I don't care what you guys say. A competitor for you to compete against the most powerful empire that's ever existed, known as America,
I respect
you're
them,
doing something right.
They're a problem.
TikTok, so give me some more views and stop suppressing my stuff because I appreciate
dude, what a fudging load of crap, though.
I'm struggling.
The stuff we gotta say that.
Yeah.
I love China, man.
I love China.
I love China.
I love Biden. Let me get some views, bro. Suppressing me for... No, I'm joking.
Well, here, what's XRP, man?
Real quick, before we jump into XRP, I will give a shout out to YouTube. Between TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, Rumble, TikTok is blessing us with views.
TikTok?
I'm sorry, YouTube is blessing us with views.
Yeah, you have really shown how even small people are completely shadow banned. You're talking about you'll get 2 views if you mention the C word from 4 years ago.
Don't say
any president.
The V word. Don't say it.
Vagina.
No, you can't say it, Al. Our boy Gerard Michael.
What's the V word?
The V word?
The vid? Oh, the shot clock.
Shit clock.
You're done.
Yeah,
dude.
bro.
The clot shot. My son taught me that. I was like, the clot shot.
Hey, shout out to Steve, our last guest, Steve. He was a Theta guy, man. You want to take a look at what Theta's doing real quick? Boom, boom.
What's it at? $3. Look
it's
at that.
A 222% increase.
All right, show me XRP, dude.
Oh,
that's the
XRP?
one you suckered me into 4 years ago.
XRPZ.
It ain't on this freaking new chat.
XRP's number 6. You guys talk all this trash about XRP. It's a banker's coin. They go to the WEF, the World Economic Forum. They're gonna rug pull you. It's a number 6 coin, and a lot of times it's been a number 2.
It's been a number
coin.
3 a lot, yeah.
Don't you ever insult me.
62 cents. Hey, Al, in a month, to be honest, you're up 25%. I'll take it, dude. Look at this.
Yep. So,
I mean, the thing is, you want to buy things when they're crappy, man. When do you want to buy a house, Al? When do people buy houses? Exit. Okay.
Yeah.
Fine, though. You want to buy a house when the market crashes, but for some reason with assets, people only buy high, dude.
Yeah, because that's when the
hype is in.
The hype is in.
But if you were like, Al, my house is worth $1 million and I bought it for $200, I would never be like, I need to go buy a house right now. I would be like, oh my gosh, that's a great, wait till it comes down.
Which is why I didn't buy Chainlink when that guy told us to buy Chainlink, because I don't know who he is. I don't know what his sources are. I don't know how intelligent he was. And he did his research. And what was it, $5?
It was $5. He's the one who said that he told me if Ethereum lags, which it is, he said Polygon, Matic, which I have a bag of, he said could completely take over. You're talking about $1,000.
I've heard a lot of great things about Polygon.
And he said Chainlink is literally like Google for crypto. Everyone uses Chainlink. So when they need a price when you're selling something, supposedly, according to this guy, they use Chainlink to see pricing, all that stuff.
Right.
But anyway, why did you get into crypto? The reason I got into crypto, it was because of you. And if I never got into crypto, I would have never gotten a stock, would have never increased my wealth, my safety net. It's brought a lot of safety to me, and it's my savings account, man. I put in a certain percent every month into assets that I watch. So download an app, download Robinhood. It's the easiest one to look at. And just start looking at charts, and when they're low, throw in money that you don't need and you're not afraid to lose, and treat it like a savings account. In the last 4 years, I'm up 300%. So, I mean, if I had $2,000, I'm at $8,000. I'll take it, man.
Those are big gains. 300%?
300%, man.
Ask a dude that was born in the 60s, 70s that has a pension what 300% is.
They would kill for 5%, 10%.
Yeah. A 4%. All these people sign up for a credit card because it says 4% YP or APY.
And you can't touch it forever, dude, for years. And you got to wait a year to make the 4%. But I'm not saying that's going to happen to you. If you throw in $10,000, unless that's not a lot of money to you, treat it like a savings, man. $25 a week, $50 a week. Download an Acorns account. You have one of those?
No, I've heard of that.
I like that. Every week it throws $5 or $10 into the stock market for you. It chooses the stock, which I don't like because it chooses DEI crap probably.
And guys, right now, I think it's important if you're using Coinbase, if you're using these exchanges and you're expecting to take some profits, set your limit order price. Sell your price point.
Can you do that?
Yeah, you can. You can go into the app on your phone. You don't even need a PC.
And I can say when Bitcoin hits 80, sell it all.
Sell. And how much?
And it doesn't charge you?
Coinbase is going to charge you a transaction fee.
But I'm saying it won't charge you for using that.
Not for that specific model. Yeah. And here's another tip is what I just learned. If you're staking anything, this is on Coinbase.
Yeah, not
for
a fan
example.
anymore.
Yeah, I'm staking Tezos.
It takes weeks to unstake, right?
I make 1 Tezos a day, which is like $1 to $4 a day, depending on the price. Say Tezos explodes. Say it does a 200x, 300x, and I want to sell my Tezos. I want profits. Well, guess what? It's staked. For you to unstake it, I have to hit the unstake button. Then you get a warning saying, unstaking will take 2 business days.
Yeah.
So you know what could happen in 2 business days in the crypto world?
A lot. A lot could happen. You're right. So I'll have to look at that on Coinbase, because I think that's the biggest part is you have to have sell points, because when Bitcoin hits 80, say tomorrow, what are people going to be saying now? Going to 100. When it hits 100, it's going to 200. And at the end of the day, when it crashes back to 50, all those people will sell low and say Bitcoin's a scam.
Yeah, Al, I remember news articles 4 years ago, like legitimate sources, saying JP Morgan or CEO of Bank of America says prepare for don't be surprised for a $350,000 Bitcoin. This was last bull run. So
what's getting me excited is the bankers are in it now, dude. Chase, all these people are buying crypto. Yeah. So if that's what they're doing with their money. They're
after
buying.
They trash talked it for how many years
to keep the price low. I mean, they're buying it, so you should be a certain percent. Even if you put, I wouldn't buy right now. That's all I'll say. So screw it.
It's a tricky time to buy right now, and don't ever sell for a loss.
Yeah, you got 2 rules, dude. Never sell for a loss. The second rule is never sell for a loss.
Yeah, if you already took a loss and you want to make that money back, and this isn't financial advice whatsoever. Like,
this is what we do. And look at us, dude. We've had 4 marriages in 2 years.
Exactly. We're very successful at divorces. But take that loss, right? Instead of selling for a loss, buy it again at the price it's at.
Average cost dollar.
And see what you could do. Yeah, dollar cost average, see if it could go up. And again, this isn't financial advice because we're literally telling people to buy stuff. Don't listen to what we're saying, bro.
No, this is what I agree with everything you're saying. I don't want to tell anyone how to spend their money, but I'm telling you what I'm doing with my money. I've got a couple.
Yeah, I mean, Al, we're speaking from life experience. You know, you're gonna have a lot of 18 to 29-year-olds jumping in that are, they probably got 30 to 50 grand saved up.
And I wouldn't put that in there, dude. The young people, the 20-year-olds that come to my store, I'll ask them, you into crypto? They all say no, even though they're into stocks. It's crazy to me.
I don't think they're making money. They're into stocks.
Yeah, but like at CJ Burmer's, I was there the other day for a birthday party. My sister thinks it's funny. I just always ask young bucks. I go, "What's up, dude? Like, you got any Ethereum?" My sister's like, "You really ask people that?" It's just funny to me. They all say no. They're like, I heard about it, but I never got in. And I'm
more
like,
people will say no than yes.
But like, dude, you would think these young kids would be on crypto.
Teaching us old bucks
how
to use MetaMask and Uniswap.
Yeah, I think it's the 30-year-olds that kind of are behind it in a good way.
Our generation.
Yeah,
right?
I got my dad in it. Like,
yeah, it's weird. We're like in a weird generation because the ones older than us are not really into it. And the ones younger than us in the teens and 20s, they're not really that keen to it either.
I would agree. In majority. At least the people I'm talking to.
Majority, yeah.
The people I'm talking to are like, no, dude, why?
Interesting.
All right. What do you got first, Big O?
Man, some crazy stuff was happening this week. You know, if we could cover a couple current events, man. Ryan Garcia, very well-known boxer in the boxing community. He's been acting, he's got a fight leading up to, he's going to fight. That shows you how much I know about boxing. Ryan Garcia, leading up to his fight, has done several podcasts. And if you examine his behavior, it's slightly erratic. He says things that are off the top. He says things that are aggressive. And you could tell he's on a high. Not so much drugs, but he is on a path that's a little shaky.
Didn't he just have a fight? Did he get knocked out?
So he took a liver shot.
Whoops.
He took a liver shot. And then when you got it up.
Okay.
So, yeah, Ryan Garcia, he took a liver shot from a very powerful boxer last fight, and he leading up
from
that
Tank,
fight.
That fight.
Tank, yeah.
That's the last time he fought.
I think he may have won one fight after that. I'm not sure. I don't follow boxing too well. They do a horrible job promoting. I don't know about the fight until the day of the fight.
Yeah, and to be honest, boxing's a rough watch, dude. It just is. It just is what it is.
So, and I want to tell you about another thing in the boxing world pretty soon. So Ryan Garcia started posting all this crazy stuff online, talking about the Vatican, talking about the Catholic Church. He actually went on a Twitter space, a X space, with the host was Andrew Tate, and they had all these other influential people in there. And he said, "I seen children get R-worded."
Where Garcia said this?
Yeah, at the Bohemian Grove. The Bohemian Grove is like a vacation resort for all these rich, influential politicians and celebrities, where they go and they do these weird sacrifices, supposedly, and there's an owl statue of an owl god that they pray to.
But Garcia said that.
And then he said he got R-worded when he was 2 years old by them. And then completely stopped talking about that. And then the next day he starts talking about all these random occurrences that happened with, look into Oprah, look into this, look into that. And then I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, Ryan Garcia is having a manic episode. He's having a mental breakdown. Right, Ice Cube right there.
He's a G, dude. I've really grown. Ice Cube's a stud.
Mm-hmm. I actually supported what Ryan Garcia was saying, Ice Cube. But Ryan Garcia, you could tell full well you're talking about a guy that's been boxing since he was 7 years old.
How old is he though? 20?
Yeah, but since you take that many jabs to the head from that young
I
age,
agree.
And then
I don't see nothing crazy though, Big Al.
He must have. They auction off kids. I mean, one of the tweets that he said. So, is this?
So he said he was there when he was 2 years old. Who brought him there?
Like, Al, this is. I don't know. This is a manic episode right here. Like, June 6th, earthquake, bad. Like what? You think Nostradamus now?
You think he's trolling because any attention is good attention when you're in this type of sphere. Any attention is good. The more people that know him is better for him, because who's selling the most boxing? You know who it is. Jake Paul, dude. Jake Paul's a freaking YouTuber. He sells more than Tank Davis. He sells more than anything because he's got a bigger following. Any attention is good, dude. They stage fights constantly, and he's fighting Mike Tyson now. I mean, it's upsetting because I don't think it's going to go good for Mike Tyson. He's 58 years old, dude.
58.
He jiggles, but I'll be rooting for him.
I don't know if he jiggles, man. He just posted up a video wearing a T-shirt and it said "signed the contract," and his veins were bulging out.
Well, he's on some tea, dog.
Yeah, I mean, give him all the tea.
Have you seen him
needs.
fight Roy Jones, though, dude? It was pretty weird.
Yeah, so his reaction time probably a little slower. His power is obviously a little...
Still scarier guy. I'd rather fight Jake Paul than Mike Tyson still. I mean,
Yeah.
Mike Tyson's, to me, the scariest human.
He is. So, okay, Jake Paul, it's hard to say I respect Jake Paul.
I do respect Jake Paul, though, dude. He's knocked out some dudes, man.
Okay, I respect him taking on these challenges. What I don't respect is him perverting the sport of boxing. You're fighting wrestlers. You're fighting basketball players. You're fighting retired MMA guys.
Dude, I hear you, Al. When he knocked out Tyron Woodley.
That was impressive.
He knocked out Tyron Woodley, dude. Tyron Woodley 2 years before that was like ungodly.
Mm-hmm.
Tyron Woodley is not someone that's going to go down easy. He did not fake it.
But you want to earn a prideful fan base, Jake Paul? Fight Mike Perry.
I think he will eventually, but dude, you didn't think T Wood was going to kill him?
Oh, I for sure thought he was going to lose.
So I think Ben
Jake
Askren, all that, I'm with you. But dude, when he knocked out Ty Wood, Tyron Woodley is no punk.
I met Ben Askren at a club in Put-in-Bay, Ohio, and nobody knew who he was. And this is when he was the champion at Bellator. And
Did you know who he was?
Oh, yeah. I was an MMA freak at that time. My buddy was standing there. We're having drinks, and I looked over and he had the broccoli hair. I was like,
he's an unlikely looking dude.
I'm like, bro, that's Ben Askren. That's the Bellator champion. Let's go say what's up to him. And he's like, who? So we go up to him, and my buddy's like acting like he's not all impressed with him.
Because he doesn't look impressive.
Yeah. But he had this like giant neck, that wrestler neck, because they're always digging their ears
Fat
into
ears, dude. Just stay away. You see those ears, I'm out.
Yeah. He could have took us all down. So I'm like, let's get a picture with Ben Askren. So my buddy takes the camera, and he's got this like goofy look on his face, like, and he keeps messing up the picture, and Ben Askren is like yelling at him, like, take the picture, man. And I'm like looking at, and I got my arm around Ben Askren. I'm like looking at Ben Askren. I'm like, chill out. And then
you got this picture somewhere, Al?
Yeah.
You gotta find it.
And then he front kicked my friend that was taking the picture, like in his like
playfully.
Hip. It was like, it was kind of playful, but at the same time, it was like, stop messing around and take the picture and he front kicked his hip, and his buddy was like, and then he looked at me. And this is the type of friend that I have that like he'll fight in the club, and I looked at him. I'm like, don't even think about it.
Don't even, because I'll get hurt in the knee. Don't even think about it, dude.
Yeah.
So your buddy got kicked by Ben Askren?
Yeah, like
I bet when you left, he said like, "Oh, I could have hit him." Is he that
was
kind of guy?
Like, you
oh.
see how he kicked me? I'm like, dude, yeah. I'm like,
yeah, he's the Bellator champ.
I'm like, well, you're messing around, taking a picture, and you're making these faces. Like he wants to enjoy his night.
Yeah, it's nice of him to take a picture, dude. Take the freaking picture.
Take a picture, yeah. But he got knocked out so bad by Jake Paul.
Dude, he was the Bellator champ.
Yeah, he was a monster.
To me, there's nothing scarier than when someone can't stand up, but they're that good at dragging you to the ground like a freaking boa constrictor. Yep. That's terrifying.
It is.
When you just can't get someone off of you, I mean, you see it happen. You see it happen the Rampage with Rashad.
Yep.
Boringest fight ever. Be like, dude, he manhandled him.
Al, when I first started jiu-jitsu, and I'm not doing it right now, I was just getting too many injuries. I'd be grappling with like 100, mind you, I'm 215, 220 pounds. And I'm grappling with 160, 170 pound.
Dude, they're so flexible. Like
blue belt. You know how he tapped me? I'm on my back. He has side control. There was so much downward pressure on my ribs, I couldn't breathe. And I'm just like, dude, I tapped. I'm like, you got to let me breathe. I'm like, I can't. I'm a white belt. Like, I'm suffocating right now. He's like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm like, no, don't be sorry. It's what you do. But it was so much top pressure. I couldn't
dude,
breathe.
Jiu-jitsu is amazing. I love it because everyone thinks they're tough, dude. We all have those. Everyone thinks you can beat someone up. Everything you think you're so because you lift weights, like, and you go there and all of a sudden you realize, like, dude, none of this matters. It's all technique.
Yeah.
There's 130-pound dudes strangling me, dude.
Yeah.
And I can't do a thing.
And mind you guys, they're learning techniques how to strangle you with a collar. How to if you grab a hold of them and you're wearing a suit jacket, they know how to grab your wrist and pop your wrist off. It's the most powerful, dude. It's cool. I love that.
An embarrassing story before we wrap. Same thing. I probably told it to you though, but I was at Jits. I haven't been there since the big C word.
Yeah.
But they do pick on dudes with muscles. I will tell you. Oh, they like to embarrass the guys with muscles. Yeah. It's like, oh, gym muscles don't matter. And it's true. It is very humbling. I gave up working out after I would go because I'm like, dude, this is dumb. So I just did all plyo stuff. And but this guy, it's a packed class. The owner of it, really not a friendly guy.
Jiu-jitsu class?
Yeah, which most jiu-jitsu people are the nicest. But he was in a bad mood. He's like, all right, we're going to roll. He's like, find a partner. But he pointed at me and he's like, you're with him. And it was this guy who was a little floaty, dude. He was walking around like this. You know, he had leopard, like 5-inch inseam shorts, dude. He was floating. And I'm like, oh, fudge, man. But he looked like he knew what he was doing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they got the Muay Thai print in the front. I'm like, fudge. So he's like, all right. So, like, we start. I pop up. He's on the ground. I'm on top. I'm in an armbar tapping within 5 seconds, dude.
He's that good.
And I could tell the guy's like.
Was your blue belt?
I never did gi.
Okay.
And so I look at that, and I know the owner dude's looking at me like, and I'm not a cocky person. Like, I'm not in there like trying to hurt people at all, dude. I'm trying to learn. He armbarred me 3 times, I swear, within 60 seconds, dude.
Wow.
I had to stop. I'm like, dude, what am I doing wrong, man? Yeah. I mean, but that was a sad day, man. Let's just say that.
Bro, my first day at jiu-jitsu, you know, I've watched like so many hours of MMA footage. I almost locked in omoplata in front of the instructor, and he was just like looking at me, and I'm like, I swear I'm a white belt, dude. I don't know how this happened.
Yeah, because if you do something too good, they'll just wreck you.
And omoplata is such a confusing submission.
I agree. But if you lock it in, it's pretty hard to get out of.
Yeah, all I had to do was hook my arm on his on the top of his back, and it was sunk in. And they would have just gave me my black belt. They would
have ragged you because they thought you were messing with them. Because there's people that do that. Well, we got to wrap it up, dog.
We got to wrap it up. That was a good podcast. Touched on a lot of subjects. Guys, please like, subscribe, and comment, and give talk your junk in the comments.
I love it, dude. Please make fun of me.
Make fun of us. You guys are already chirping. Give us some topics that you want us to discuss. If you like where we're going with this crypto thing, we'll discuss more crypto. We'll do more research for you.
We want to bring a benefit of financially, fitness, mental health, everything. We're in the middle of a lot of crazy times, and I think you got to find a place that has a medium of everything. Trying to see both sides, I think, is more important than everything, than ever, in every relationship in your life, times in your life, and all that. We're more middle grounded than you think. So, yeah, show some support, and then we'll be back next week
with another episode.